What's up, everyone? Thank you for trucking with G. I'm Gilbert, and today is gonna be vlog number 7. The ports are closed. Now what am I gonna do? Let's find out. Let's go. Oh yeah, one more thing. You want to support this channel? Go ahead and check out the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Help me out. All right, let's go. Good morning, everyone. So today the ports are closed. All the ports are closed, first shift and second shift, due to a union work stop meeting. Ever since last year, 2022, the end of June, their union contract expired. So they've been working all these months, all the way till now. It's already July 2023, so it's been more than a year. It's been like 13 months now since their contract has expired, and they still don't have a signed contract. But up until maybe a month ago, they finally came to an agreement between the company, which is the ports, and then the union, which is all the people that work inside the ports. And their main dispute was over automation, because Pier E is fully automated. All the cranes, even the trailers that transport the containers from the ships to the stacks to where they load the trucks, all automated. There's no operators, there's no drivers. Really, the only people that are working in Pier E is the security guards that drive around in the little pickup trucks, and the maintenance people that like pretty much they work on the machines every time there's a breakdown, every time the machine stops. There's any type of issues, the mechanics will go and fix the machine. But other than that, yeah, it's just the mechanics, it's the security, and then it's the people working in the office that they check the trucks in. They're the ones that talk on the speaker when you go check in at the pedestal. So yeah, the company, which is the ports, they want to make all the ports just like that. They want to make all the ports automated. So the union workers, they're fighting against it because that's going to eliminate all their jobs basically, except for office, security, and the mechanics. So this whole time, that was the whole issue on renewing the contract, is the union is fighting against automation. A couple weeks ago or a month ago, they finally came to an agreement, which is the PMA, which is the company, versus the union. And I don't know who it is, like probably the union representatives or the union agents. They're the ones that are actually in the meetings negotiating with the company on behalf of the union workers. They finally came to an agreement. I don't know what the agreement was, but the whole reason for the work stop meeting today is so that all the workers, all the union members could be presented with what the union is recommending that the members sign on to. And yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a huge battle in my opinion, because a lot of people, they're against automation. Of course, it's gonna eliminate a lot of jobs, probably thousands of jobs, and we're just gonna have to see what happens. I pray to God that it's a good offer, they have a good agreement. I'm hoping that all the members, they all vote yes to sign the contract, and then they have a new contract for 5 or 6 years. And then us drivers that have to drive there to the ports and get our loads and drop off our empties, try to do 2 or 3 loads a day. Like, we're hoping they don't go on strike. We're hoping that they sign this contract so we could just have another 5 or 6 years of just business as usual, and not having to worry about, oh man, are all the shippers gonna send all the freight to the East Coast again or what? Because that's what happened pretty much last year. Everybody got so scared. All the shippers, all the companies in the US got scared that the union was gonna go on strike, so they sent all their freight all the way to the East Coast. And I'm a former union member myself. Back when I used to work in the warehouse at Coca-Cola, we were Teamsters 952. So, I mean, I support the union, but as a driver, going through what we had to go through this whole past year, it has been really rough. Just with the whole fact of all of our freight going to the East Coast, there was like weeks and weeks and months of just, sometimes there's no work. Sorry, there's no work. There's no work today. There's just no work. And it's because there's just no freight. If there's no freight, then of course there's gonna be no loads to move. But those are just some of my quick thoughts on the whole situation. At the end of the day, I really hope they do sign the agreement, they sign that new contract, and we have another fresh 5 years to just keep going. So, since the ports are closed, I was asking yesterday in the morning, like, hey, since ports are gonna be closed tomorrow, is there anything we could do? Like, I have to do some loads. I gotta work somehow, some way. I was even calling up other contacts, other brokers to see if there's dry van loads that I could do or anything. But then, like around 2 p.m. yesterday, dispatch from my port company, they asked me, hey, are you available for work tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, heck yeah. So they're like, all right, yeah, we got port loads. They offered me a few different options, and then I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do a yard to Huntington Beach, and then I'll do yard to Fontana. So yeah, I got 2 yard-to-yard moves today. So it should be a nice, smooth day, and we'll get back at it tomorrow, and then the ports will be back open again. So happy Thursday, y'all. Linwood, we're gonna drop our empty and then pick up a load that goes to Huntington Beach, and then from Huntington Beach we're gonna bring an empty back and then pick up a load that goes to Fontana. Looking a little busy inside the yard, so I might have to park outside and wait for them to call me in. All good, because I forgot to do my paperwork, so that gives me time to do my paperwork real quick. All right, she just told me to come in. My windows are dirty. I need a truck wash. It's always scary because I'm afraid I'm gonna hit that wall. I mean, not that wall, but those yellow poles. Drivers are waiting on me to move out the way. Now I gotta just check in with the guard, give my paperwork. One paper is for what I just dropped off for the empty, and then another one for the load that I'm picking up. He told me I gotta move because I parked right behind another guy. I'm blocking him from coming out. Where am I gonna park? I have no idea. Shit. Okay, now the other guy just moved out of that spot. And now I can go back into that spot. Too busy, then at least another truck can park in front of me, and then another one can park right there. Ooh, it's dusty. It's crazy because this yard is underneath the 105 freeway in Linwood, and they have limited space, so only maybe like 5 trucks could like park and wait right here at the same time, and then whoever goes in has to hurry. So that way the next guy could go in, there could be enough space to move around without another truck being in there, being in the way. But sometimes it gets so packed, there's so many trucks that come in all at once that they just gotta wait out on the street on Imperial Highway. And Imperial Highway is a busy street too. But they do a pretty good job right here at this Linwood yard. They got a yard truck that pretty much, you give them your paperwork for the empty that you're dropping off and the load that you're picking up. You just park your empty where those trailers are, and then the yard goat will pick up your empty, go park it in the yard, and then he'll go find your load and then bring it to you so that you don't have to do all that yourself. And then we just wait right here and just wait for it to be our turn. So yeah, with all the ports being closed due to the union work stop meeting, August 3rd, 2023 is today's date. They've been without a contract for a whole year, longer than a year. They're just basically trying to fight against automation. There's other issues, of course, also like pay wages, wage increases, pension, retirement. And when it comes to wages, one thing that the union workers were pretty much like demanding was more money for all the time in, I think it was like 2021 when all the ships were backed up. Nobody could get their containers off of the ships because they were just stuck in the ocean. There was just so many companies that ordered everything all at once, from pretty much all the stimulus packages, all the checks that people were getting from the government for COVID relief and all that. Everything just quadrupled, pretty much overloaded the ports to where they just could not handle all the ships that were coming in. So in turn, the ports, instead of charging like $2,000 or $3,000 per container to be shipped overseas, to anywhere from like $20,000 to $30,000 per container. So the union looked at that as, well, you guys are making 10 times more than what you were making before. Well, we want to see some of that money. You guys need to pay us some of that money because we're the ones working through COVID. They were having to work even though there was a huge pandemic. So yeah, that's another major issue that they were disputing about, is getting higher wages or some type of pay increase due to the ports charging all the companies in the US pretty much like 10 times more for every single container that was coming in. So yeah, I just wonder, like, what is it like in that meeting? Like, I wish I could just be a fly on the wall and like see what they're talking about, see what exactly the agreement is, what it is that they have to offer. But today, all they're gonna do is present the offer to all the union workers that work inside the ports and pretty much tell them this is what it is, this is what we agreed on, but it's up to you guys to say yes or no. Do you want this contract, or is it not good enough? Do you want more? So they're pretty much being presented. They're gonna hear all the facts, all the details about what was discussed and what was agreed upon between the union business agents and the company, which is the ports. Then another day they'll have another work stop meeting, probably just to vote yes or no, if they're gonna vote for it or vote against it. And if they vote against it, they might end up going on strike, or they might just have to go back to the table and renegotiate and try to get more of what they want. But if they vote yes, that they agree to it, then hopefully we just go back to business as usual, and hopefully the work finally picks up and goes back to normal again. All right, so my loads for today, my first load picks up right here in Linwood, and then it delivers to Huntington Beach. And then my second load picks up here at Linwood, and that one delivers to Fontana, but the warehouse in Fontana closes at 3 p.m. So it's 7:30 a.m. right now. So I should have plenty of time. Huntington Beach isn't too far from Linwood. Let me see, let me put in the address. So Huntington Beach is 23 miles away from right here where I'm at in Linwood. And if I leave right now, it's 7:31 right now. It would be a 35-minute drive, probably still a little bit of traffic, all that morning rush. I'll drop my load and then pick up an empty to bring back over here to Linwood. And by that time, hopefully it'll be like maybe 10 o'clock at the latest, hopefully. But that'll still give me plenty of time to go from Linwood to Fontana, because by that time there's no traffic like in the middle of the day. Everybody's at work. So I should have plenty of time to get there before they close at 3. All right, it's my turn. The yard truck just got my load, parked it right here for me. Now I just gotta position myself and back up to it. The trailer's too high, so I gotta crank it down. I cranked it down and then I hooked up my lines, did a little pre-trip, make sure everything's good. Now I gotta make sure I back up all the way so it clicks. There we go.
It's loaded, right?
Loaded, yeah. Go to the back, check the seal, and then write it down on my paper. All right, thank you. Busy day over here at the yard. Thank God for that, because the ports are closed, so I thought there wasn't going to be any work today at all. But I guess it's been busy enough to where they were able to stage a lot of loads right here at Linwood, so a lot of us drivers, we would still have something to do today. And I'm sure that companies, they ordered in advance knowing that there was going to be a work stop meeting at the ports. Sheesh, look at all this traffic. This is the 105 East, and I'm trying to get to the 605 South, but this traffic looks like it's only gonna be for maybe for like another mile, and then it should clear up the rest of the way, all the way to Huntington Beach. And the ETA to Huntington Beach is 8:27 a.m. So we're still doing good on time. By the time I drop, pick up my empty, and then come back to Linwood, it's probably gonna be about 10 a.m. or so. Hopefully sooner. Then I can pick up my next load, deliver it to Fontana. That'll probably be maybe like around 11:30 or 12, and then call it a day. Man, it'll be nice to be off early today. Anyways, let's go. There we go. Now it's nice and smooth. No more traffic. Looks like everybody went to work. So now we're on the 605 South, and then we're gonna hop on the 22 East, and And then after that, I'm gonna get off on Bolsa Chico Road and then make it the rest of the way. Deliver this load to Huntington Beach. Made it to Huntington Beach. We are about a good, I want to say maybe 6 or 7 blocks away from the actual beach. All right, my turn to move up, check in with the guard.
I just gotta see.
Okay.
This my copy?
Yeah, I just gotta take a picture after you sign it, and I'll give it back to you. All right.
33.
33, all right, thank you, bro.
All right.
All right, gotta park it at door 33.
And the Odd Couple. In this week's Mark.
Damn radio. Every time I turn on the engine, if I was on Bluetooth before, and then I turn off my engine, when I turn it back on, it switches from Bluetooth to the radio, and it stays whatever volume that I had it at. But on Bluetooth, the volume's not that loud, but then when it goes to the radio, it's like full blast. Freaking thing. All right, where's 33? Not sure what dock this guy's in. Oh, I should be looking for my empty. Even though I know they usually park the empties outside, but I'm just gonna look right here, just in case. Yeah, my empty's not inside here. It's gonna be outside over there. Not even sure where 33 is. Oh, 33 is right here. So I gotta go on the left side of this guy. Alright, let's back this sucker into 33. A little bit too wide, but it's okay because I know that there's no truck on the other dock. I'm just bringing a little bit closer. Right about there. Do one more pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, it's about the same on both sides. Got to make sure that when they unload this thing that the dock plate will be right in the middle of the trailer or the container. There we go. the other side. Make sure both legs go down. One time I had a trailer and only one leg went down. Then I had to take this handle off and then stick it on the other side and then crank that side. Make sure it doesn't slam down. Try to be easy and smooth as possible so it could be less wear and tear on this equipment and the chassis equipment. Right. Not sure if I gotta write a paper for my empty that I'm taking. Alright, he waved at me, so I'm good. Actually, I gotta grab my empty and then come back over here and check out with him. Okay, let's see. This is where they keep all the empties, and I think that might be my empty right there, that gray one. Nope. I should have made a right turn to get out of there and then make a right turn on the street. And then I could have made a right turn to come up here this way. Oh crap, I don't see it. What the hell? Oh, maybe it's over here. Wow, it's not over here. What the heck? I wonder if that other guy took it. See it. What the heck? So I asked the security guard, hey, was this empty number MRSU blah 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 picked up? So he checks on his clipboard and he was like, yeah, that was picked up either last night or yesterday. So I just asked dispatch if I could take a different empty instead. And now I'm just waiting for their reply. But I'm gonna go ahead and back up and hook up to it. And hopefully they tell me yes, I can take it. Alright, now we just sit and wait. Hopefully I can take this one. Alright, dispatch replied and they said, yeah, you could take that one. I was like, sweet! So, let's finish hooking up to this and then take it back to Linwood. Ah, come on. Oh, I see what's wrong. This part is bent down too much. In there. There we go. All right. Sheesh. Door's not closed otherwise. The lights are good. Double check, make sure the locking jaw is set. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, 33 minutes to get back to Linwood, and that's our route. Looks like a little bit of traffic on the 22, and then no traffic 605 north, and then a little bit of traffic on the 105 between the 605 and the 710. Clears up a little bit, and then right when I pass the 710, it's gonna be all red. But we should still get there by around 10 o'clock, just as planned, so all good. All right, let's see if these brakes will release now. It's at 100 PSI. All right, we're good. Almost forgot, I gotta do my paperwork. Whoops. I gotta fill out a POD for the empty that I'm picking up out of Huntington Beach, and another POD for the load that I'm gonna pick up out of Linwood that delivers to Fontana. All right, got my paperwork filled out. Now I just got to check out with this guard. Got to open up the doors so he can make sure this container's empty. And then I'm on my way to Linwood. All right, we're good to go. The security guard checked my container. I opened the doors for him so he could look to make sure it's empty. And now I could be off to Linwood. Let's go. Just arrived back at Linwood, dropping off this empty. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough room. This is a weird position right here. That was close. I want to try to get closer to this trailer. freeway columns in the way. See how close I could get it without hitting that fence behind me. Screw it, I'm just gonna leave it right here. And then the yard truck can come and pick it up and move it out the way. Alright, I'll go unhook and then wait for my load to be taken over to me. Alright, I just unhooked. I gotta get out the way so another truck can come in here and park his trailer. I'm just waiting right here. He already took my empty, he went and parked it, and now he should be bringing my loaded container, and then I could take that to Fontana. I almost forgot, it's 10 o'clock. I need to eat something. Got my Kind bar, my breakfast bar. Well, there's 2 bars in there, like granola bars. And then I got my white cheddar rice cakes. This is like my everyday routine right here. Kind bar and then rice cakes. What can I say? I'm a simple man. Just lost the clip. Where did it go? Oh well. Alright, I just picked up my load. Going to take it to Fontana now. And then after that, hopefully they'll have an empty that I can use for tomorrow. Then go back to the yard and call it a day. Alright, just arrived right here in Fontana, 11:36 a.m. Got here a little bit earlier than I thought. I thought I would get here by 12, so not too bad. Yeah, pretty good day today. All the ports were closed, but it's all good. I was able to at least get something, some yard-to-yard loads today. Anyways, let's drop this load and hopefully they have an empty. Alright, I just checked in. They want me to drop this trailer pretty much on the opposite side from the docks. Not to hit those or those. Whoa. Oh, that's close. Gotta straighten out a little bit. Gotta watch that mirror right there, make sure I'm not too close. I don't want to hit that trailer. Bam, bam. All right. Go and hook. see, did I give myself enough room? Yeah. All good. Well, there was no empties in Fontana, so dispatch said they have an empty that's really hot. It needs to be picked up today and then delivered back to the port tomorrow. And so they asked if I could just bobtail from Fontana to Riverside and pick up that empty. I told them, man, I already have plans to do maintenance after dropping in Fontana, but if you really need me to, I'll do it, no problem. And so they said, yeah, yes, please. I was like, all right. So I'm on my way over there right now. Wow, look at all that smoke. I wonder if this fire truck up ahead is gonna go and try to put that fire out. Holy crap. Is it because of the heat? Look at all that smoke. Oh, yep. There that fire truck goes. Wow. Not even that hot. Maybe somebody started that fire because it's only 91 degrees. Huh. I just want to say thank you to all you firefighters out there putting out fires, risking your lives every day. My hat goes off to you guys. Keep up the good work and hope you guys stay safe out there. God bless. Alright, we are here. That was a cool little 25-minute drive, no traffic. I'm not excited about the drive back though. Gang of traffic. Alright, guard just gave me a thumbs up to just go right in and find my empty. Yeah, that Riverside traffic going back, it's only like where the 215 north to the 60 meet, and then after that it clears up. DFSU 5181. See it over here in the front. Maybe it's in the back. Holy moly, look at all these containers. Sheesh. Hopefully my container's not blocked. Oh, okay, all these containers are just in front of pallets. DFSU 5181. Is boom. Alright, let's go hook up. Alright, just hooked up. Now we just got to go through the guard shack, open up the door so he can make sure this container's empty, and then take it back to the yard and call it a day. finally made it back at the yard. I was gonna do maintenance. I thought I would be done like at 12:30, but it's 1:30 now. I thought I was gonna be done after delivering to Fontana, but they asked me to do a favor, pick up an empty out of Riverside. It was a hot empty. I guess it needs to be delivered ASAP back to the port. So I'm gonna take that first thing in the morning. And instead of doing maintenance, I just remembered I gotta do a random drug test, because I just got summoned for random drug tests from my drug testing consortium, because I have my own authority. They do it like once every 3 months or so, like once a quarter. Sometimes they get called, sometimes they don't. But anyways, yeah, I got to do that, do a random drug test. And also my medical card expires August 7th, which is Monday. Today's Thursday, so I might as well just get that done today, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and be on my way. When it comes to the whole port situation, them renewing their contract, them being briefed and updated on all the details of what the new agreement entails, I just hope, I pray to God that all the union members, the workers that they work every day inside the ports, I just hope that they like what they hear. I hope that they like what the company has to offer, and then we could go back to business as usual, you know, not having to worry if they're gonna go on strike or not. They're not gonna vote today, but they took the whole day off. They closed the ports. All the ports are closed. First shift, second shift today, and then they go back and open up tomorrow again. But yeah, hopefully, man, I don't know when they're gonna vote, but I really hope that they vote yes, that they agree, sign that contract, and then we could be on and moving and back to business as usual. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And if you want to support this channel, go ahead and check out the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.